Hi, I'm Lucas Wong. Our group will be presenting about case study 2, which is security. Among the list of malware and hacking, we choose to talk about ransomware and DDoS and DOS attack. And I will be introducing ransomware. Ransomware is a type of malware from cryptovirology. To make it easier to be understand, ransomware threatens the victims to publish their data or block the access to it unless the ransom is paid. If you are infected by ransomware, you will find out your screen displaying a message claiming that all your files and programs have been encrypted or blocked. Ransomware existed since year 2005. There are two distinct types of ransomware over the years that remain consistent, which is crypto and locker based. Crypto ransomware encrypts files, folder, hard drive, and etc., while locker ransomware will lock users out of their devices. The very first ransomware was known as AIDS Trojan. 20,000 of infected diskettes were distributed to the attendees of WHO AIDS conference. I will be talking about few famous issues. I think that this issue will sound familiar to you, which is WannaCry ransomware that exists recently. The attack spread through the internet in May 2017. It spread by using an exploit vector which leaked from NSA. The ransomware has infected at least 230,000 computers over 150 countries. The victim has a 7-day deadline from the day their computer got infected to pay the ransom with $300 worth of Bitcoin. Once exit, the encrypted file will be deleted. Next, we'll be talking about Petya. It was discovered in March 2016. It will block the system from putting into the window unless the ransom is paid. It had resulted in fewer infections compared to other ransomware. However, in June 2017, a new modified version of Petya was used for a global cyber attack. It uses the same exploit vector which was used by the WannaCry ransomware. However, it could not actually unlock a system even the ransom is paid. Another ransomware will be Fusoap. It masquerades as a pornographic video player. Once the victim installs, it will detect the language used by the device. If it detects Russian or certain Eastern European language, it does nothing. Else, it will lock the device and demand ransom by paying a fine from $100 to $200 by using iTunes gift card.
I am Chai Singh.
Today I will be presenting about the technical view of ransomware and preventive measurement of ransomware. Ransomware is a type of strong virus that can spread faster through email, website, and downloading the file to hack in the server or the computer of user. First, the ransomware is easily spread through email to attack. The attackers will use Tor protocol to hide the IP address and access the permission of the account by ransomware. Then, some high level of attackers will pay for Regit X to hack. If users pick the X, they will be redirected to a malicious server. Another way to spread ransomware is use the exploit kit. This is a tool that using by criminals to hack and exploit the computer. This type of tool will break the Windows firewall first and exploit the vulnerability to install ransomware to the computer. When the ransomware is connected to the server, it will receive the encryption keys and started to encrypt files. This only can stop when the file is complete copy or the user shut down the computer. Next, here have some ways to prevent the ransomware. We can back up the most important files into the cloud. Then we need to always turn on the Windows firewall. This can avoid the virus to attack computer. Otherwise, we need to upgrade the security software to the higher level for safety. Moreover, avoid the file sharing due to many users using a same file of data. Besides, malware also appear in popular applications like Microsoft, the browser, or Flash. The latter path will decrease the vulnerability of dangerous. So we need to ensure the Windows
Is updated to the latest version to decrease the rise of ransomware. That's all for me. Thank you.
My name is Leong Sun Wei and I'm currently taking Foundation in Information Technology. Today I'm going to present about denial of service and distribute denial of service, that is DOS and DDoS. So what is DOS and DDoS? DOS and DDoS is a cyber attack used by hackers to hack things, but DOS and DDoS is completely a different things. DOS is a abbreviator uses a single internet connection to float website with fake requests, while DDoS is an attack that uses connected multiple devices. And now I'm going to talk about the history of DOS. The first DOS is launched in 1997 by a man called Khan C. Smith. This attack released some example of code that used as online attack. While the first launch of DDoS is hard to identify, but in 1999 news said that the first DDoS attack is launched at a university. This attack has infected the university server and system. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about a few famous issues about the attack of DDoS. The first issue I want to talk is the Mafia Boy. So who is Mafia Boy? He is a guy who attacked those famous websites such as Amazon.com, Dell, CNN, eBay and more. He used the DDoS attack towards this website, and this attack is known as Project Rewota. At the end of this issue, the guy was caught and sentenced to juvenile. The second issue I want to talk about is Project Chanology. This project was a protest movement against the Church of Scientology by members of Anonymous. They formed this project is just to attempt to remove material from an interview with Scientology Tom Cruise. At the first, Anonymous launched a video about the hate against the Church of Scientology. After this video is released, a while later the Anonymous start attacking by using DDoS by prank calls, blackfaces and other measures intended to the Church of Chanology. At the end of this issue, one of the members of Church of Scientology stepped out and told that they spread the wrong information, and soon later the protest does not use any more violence against. Okay, finally, the last issue I want to talk about is the Lizard Squad. This hacking group is created in 2014. They only focus attacking the gaming related service. They always hack the game server by using the DDoS attack. In the year of 2014, they have hacked a lot of gaming server and it caused the game server to offline, but in 2014, they also hacked the website of Malaysia Airlines by hacking the page with the headline of 404 airplane not found. Until the year of 2017, we believe the FBI is still going on research of this hacker because only few of the members is being caught only. Thank you, that's all from me.
Hi, I'm Kelvin. Now let's talk about the technical view for DOS and DDoS. DDoS is defined as distribution denial of service attack, which is a cyber attack in computing. The attacker tries to make a machine or network unable to use. DDoS attack is simply flooding the target machine or network resource with unnecessary requests. It will overload the system and some or all users cannot access to the server. DDoS attack flood target machine or network from many different sources. This makes it impossible to stop the attack by blocking a single source. DDoS attacker usually use more than one unique IP address, usually thousands of them. Many attacks involve creating a fake IP address, so the location of the attacking machine cannot easily detected and defeated. Normally, DDoS attack is initiated by a botnet. A botnet is a network of zombie computers that attacker is able to send command without the knowledge of the device owner. During DDoS attack, new connection can no longer accepted because server is overloaded with connection. So, what is DDoS attacker can be formed and why there is so many computers involved in the DDoS attack? Basically, DDoS is set up from backdoor that you get from malicious website. Because of backdoor are not showing any syndrome of virus or malware, antivirus and anti-malware will not detect this backdoor easily. So, the attacker can use all the affected computers to carry out a DDoS attack. To protect our server, we must identify a DDoS attack earlier. Understanding your server traffic can help you identify the unusual traffic so that you can do something about it. Then, you can over-provision bandwidth. You can get a few extra minutes before your resource overwhelmed by DDoS attack. Best way to overcome DDoS attack is upstream filtering. All the traffic must pass through a cleaning center from different types of metal such as proxy, tunnel, digital cross, connect, or direct circuit. The cleaning center will separate bad traffic including DDoS attack or other internet attack and only send good traffic to the server. That's all from me. Thank you.
As a conclusion, Malware and hacking may cause chaos to the world. This kind of cyber attack may steal our important information, spread false information, and so on. Therefore, we need to install antivirus program and conduct other preventive measurement to keep our computer from becoming a victim. We learn it as a knowledge, and we should use it wisely instead of doing something against the law. Thank you.